Hello and welcome to episode 9 of our Busilar campaign. In the last episode, we solidified ourselves as the colonial power of Canor by fully annexing the elves of Verne and taking their colonies for ourselves. So we now have a colony here in Eliande and also in Antiruin, whatever this is called. We do have some separatists over here that we need to take care of, and there are some nations around here that I would like to fight at some point, adventure nations that have spawned in, but I would like to expand our colonial nations here and possibly pull that trade on into the Banished Isles to bring us more trade value. But that might be a later problem or a later thing to deal with, as we are currently colonizing like crazy down in the southern areas of the world, trying to lock in the Jaharian exemplars, make sure that they cannot expand and become a problem, because they will. They have 36,000 troops. They will become a problem, and I would rather not deal with that. So we're going to try and lock them in and keep them trapped here, and then we'll kill them. And then in addition to that, we're still looking for an opportunity to go to war with Elisna. They are still allied to Barsartanshis and Varmhar, though Varmhar is not as big of a threat anymore, and they actually wouldn't join right now. But Barsartanshis will, and that is an alliance that is going to be very tricky for us to deal with. They have 31,000 troops, and they have 38. We alone have 46,000. If we could call in our ally Jadari, that would bring in another 37. But they don't seem to be too interested in joining our colonial or trade company investments because they're a bit in debt. And I don't really want to pay off that much debt. That's a bit much. And unfortunately, I forgot to grab one of the islands off of Abdel Tungur here. So we're going to have to go and deal with that today, I hope. Let's see. Yeah, in 10 years, we might get there. Maybe. We'll see. But we'll need to take that for a mission, and then we'll need to go and take all of this right here for a mission as well, which requires fighting the elves more. I think we're going to really need to start focusing on Bulwar. If I want to push hard into Bulwar, I need to commit to it and push hard into Bulwar. Otherwise, we're going to get to the point where, yeah, we take some land off of Lysa, but then they get their power back, and then it's kind of a struggle to go and get more. We just have to go. We have to go, and we have to get it. Now, Brisson has a lot of cores here. A lot of cores. With a lot of development that we could grab and a lot of potential trade power to pull out of here. So I think we're going to go for it. I think we're going to go for a war against Lysa. It's going to be tough. I don't know how well it's going to go, but we're gonna give it our best. I think that's what we need to do. Now we have 19,000 troops right here that we need to pick up and bring back. First, we need to make sure that we can deal with these rebels, and then put these troops back over here, and then we can bring them back over to here, and it'll be great. It'll be great. And then we'll consider a war against Elisna, I think. For now, let's continue to explore the oceans, and let's start to build a spy network on Elisna themselves. Now, we do have a mission to where we need to take land in Canor, and it looks like our AE is actually pretty low, so maybe we focus on that instead. They're out of Corvuria and Nathalair. That would allow me to take out Nathalair. And it's also a much easier war. I could call him Westham to help me out, too. Maybe do that. Maybe go for our claims here. Just start pushing into the old Empire lands a little bit. There's also Verne here, who has no allies. No allies, but still holds a decent chunk of land inside our trade node. If we are able to grab this land, we would be able to more effectively solidify our control over our trade node. And I'm kind of tempted by that. The problem is, that's a lot of AE. That's a lot of AE. It's a lot of development in there. We could vassalize them. I don't know if that's really the play, though. Again, we have cores of theirs, so they wouldn't like us for that. But at the same time, they have cores on other people, too. Maybe we do vassalize them, actually. Yeah, maybe we vassalize Verne, and then we can go up here. We'll probably have enough aggressive expansion to play around with to do that. So I think that's actually the plan. We'll keep an eye on Elisna. I am very nervous about fighting the people of Bulwar. They hit hard. They hit very hard, and they hurt. Let's go ahead and declare this war right now. And our troops will get over here when they get over here. I just want to make sure they don't ally anyone else. We do need to core all this up. Let's go ahead and do that. We are over our governing capacity. Not good. Let's go to the nobility and hand out nobility land rights. We got to get back up over our governing capacity. It's important. Very, very important. And let's go ahead and siege down Verne's capital. Let's grab our transport ships, make sure we throw the admiral on there, and you could go pick up these 19,000 troops. Now, our new colonies are, unfortunately, well, the wrong religion, to put it simply. They are going to be, I believe, Oh, maybe not. I'm wrong. Never mind. I thought that they were going to be elven forebears, but they are not. They are Regent Court. Okay, never mind. I take it back. We're good. We're fine. That's cool. That's good with me. Makes my life easier. Because it doesn't matter if your colonies have the wrong religion. Doesn't do anything. There's the Age of Unraveling. Unfortunate, so no more aggressive expansion reductions. Why don't you people start the Golden Ages? We were already in one, though. The 11th Pantheonic Council. Followers of Balgar tend toward magnificent tombs. Adherents of Munis are given to the waves. Those of the Dame are buried by the light of the moon. But what kind of funeral do you give a god? That is one of many questions the 11th Pantheonic Council of the Regent Court has set out to answer. Every high priest of every temple has taken in the mural of Castellar in magical rendition or having gone to Aelintir to see it in person. They have seen, one or two even touched, his shattered scepter, and they have borne witness as most Canor has come to believe in his death, with not even a whisper from the gods to contest it. The gathered representatives of each god had expected discord over the claim of Castellus' death, unprecedented in history of the court, but there was little. Even Castellus' own representative, an aged Castellarian refugee, was more relieved to finally have an answer to the question that has twisted his soul for decades, why the Silver Dragon did not come again. Instead, most of the debate has been around what happens next. Traditional Canorian succession law would have his son Adian take the throne, but that was rooted in the traditions of Castellus' favorite country, Castnor. With him gone, with that old empire gone, does it really still apply in the court of the gods? Adherents of Corin, led by Dominic of Gallowspeak, now wizened with more than 9 decades of age, but still a member of her circle, a recorder of her teachings, a speaker of her truths, argue otherwise. Instead, they claim succession would obviously be a contest based on merit, one in which surely the heroine of the Green Tide excels. Moreover, she inherited the legacy of Agrados, Castellus' brother, and thus has a dynastic claim as well. The priests of Adian's mother, Esmeralda, and sister Ryala are quick to back the god of chivalry and righteousness. Many others, especially the priests of Nathalane and Fala, are not so sure. This debate has raged for weeks, and may rage for weeks more, but one thing, at least, there is agreement. Castellos is indeed dead. All Canor, all Halan shall mourn him, and the world shall never be the same. Alright, so we can observe the rites of mourning, so +3 taunts to true faith, but +1 stab hit to declare war for 2 years. Or I get -2 taunts to true faith and -10% idea cost. We're not taking any ideas right now, but I do kind of want to go to war. But you know what? I don't really want to take that loyalty hit, so we'll just not declare war on Sagamber for 2 years here. It's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. We do need to take admin tech and stuff, so we'll take that national rest though. I don't want to lose prestige. I enjoy my prestige. Karakanbar has apparently flipped Coronite. That is terrifying. Orcs with a powerful mage that went Coronite. Oh, okay. And we're dead. Wow. 630 has now taken the throne. King Edelor II Silnara. Portuhair is the seat of strong aristocrats. And we are a powerful mage. Okay. Oh, he was in charge of the siege. I did not even realize that. Yep, nope, that was definitely a mistake. Definitely a mistake. 2 stab hit for that. Wow. That is rough. That is rough. We're going to go for the aggressive expansion impact here. It's Manara time. I love Manara. Manara's the best. Always getting that aggressive expansion reduced. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let's bring our troops back over from Aelintir. We're not going to need them over there for a while. And we can check our ruler's magic. So we are talented in conjuration and necromancy and renowned in illusion. Now we're 29 years old. What can we do with this illusion magic? We can get Diplo rep and we could get prestige. Well, that's not all that useful. Necromancy we don't need to use. In conjuration, we could make someone like us more. And we have some siege magic as well. Honestly, none of this is really all that great. But if we can learn evocation magic, that would be pretty useful. I will admit. Because that would give us an edge against the elves of Bulwar. So let's go ahead and do that. We don't have that kind of money just to spend, so we'll spend the military points for now. And we will try and get a little bit better at military magic, which is evocation magic. There we go. There's the Siege of Verne. Go ahead, take both of you out, and now we can vassalize you. 54 aggressive expansion. Yep. Good thing we're going for the vassalization there. And yeah, we're not going to be able to go to war with the Camber immediately. That's a lot of AE. That's a lot of AE. Is there a chance that I can threaten you for a core here? Nope. Was worth a shot. All right, let's bring you back here. We do have rebels that want to rise up. A Ketan? Yeah, they're down there. We'll wait for our transports to get back, though. You can move down into here. There we go. Casa is now disloyal, as is Krathenor. So I know I said that it was useless, but it might not actually be. Let's go to the Magic Ruler. Let's go to Illusion. And let's go ahead and cast Glamour 1. +1 Diplo rep should keep these guys in line a little bit, which is pretty sweet. Now, we are annexing Casa at 9.4% per year, which is not too bad. Not too bad at all. Conquistador is dead. Right, I can't marry you. And you're a Republic, so I can't marry you either. Conquistador is dead, which means these guys have stopped moving. Let's hire a new one and make them keep hunting for fragments of the Precursor Empire. It's an important thing to do. Let's go ahead and revoke Crown Land there. Yeah, I think we need to chill for a bit again. Because we need to catch up on admin tech. It's kind of important. Unfortunately, this does mean, because we have a 0 mil leader, we're going to be kind of far behind on our mill points. But that's okay, because we're a little bit ahead on them in the moment. So, you know, kind of makes up for it, right? Surely. Surely that's what that means. Let's stop drilling for a moment, take our guys down to deal with the separatists that are going to show up down here. And I'm kind of tempted to build a fort down here. I don't know if we need to, though. Like, I want to make sure that we can fight Elysna, like, well. I think actually what's more important is we build a fort here in Krathenor's land. That way when Brisartan just tries to move in, they get stopped on these hills. Right? Yeah, because they own the close mountain, which is unfortunate. And then Brissan, I believe you are Scourged, right? Yeah, good. Good. Yeah, it probably wants us to stab up. We'll wait till we're no longer overextended, though. No reason to rush it. No reason to rush it. All right, here we go. Can you get rid of these? No. Not quite. What kind of advisor do I have here? Inflation. I can't remember if we have fired off the event with these two guys yet. I can never remember. I'm going to think that we're not, since I have them. Probably means that we didn't, though it's a guess. There's our truce with Gwed. That's up. Let's go ahead and hire another general, actually. Not very good. Not very good, but enough to drill with, I suppose. And at the end of the day, that's all I need them for at the moment, so sure. Wow, you gain 1 maneuver. Thank you so much. I would have preferred, you know, a lot of other things, but I suppose I can't complain too much. Krathenori rebels. Let's go say hello to those. We can actually land directly on their... it's faster to land here and then walk over. Deal with them. Importing naval supplies. I will take that 60 Diplo power. Thank you very much. 2 mercantilism isn't worth all that much to me. Halfling crime runs rampant. There's been a major crime wave in one of our cities, and we are unsure about how to deal with it. While ordinarily this would be considered quite normal, the bulk of these reports label the perpetrators as halflings, who have been stereotypically known as being adept at thievery. While punishing them is certain, some suggest we make an example of the criminals to cow their brethren. How should we respond to these little yet annoying thieves? Crime is crime, or make a deal with the crime syndicate, because we are an embezzler. Interesting. So Port Jurith down here would get, for 5 years, autonomy change, less tax, and less production efficiency, but I gained 265 crowns. Let's do that. Money sounds great. I like money. Do you like money? I like money. Money good. Money very good. Let's build a workshop. Let's build... yeah. I can't believe we don't have a... Oh, God. Yes, build these. All of them. Whoa, what? Yes. Give me my trade power. Whoa, okay, yeah, I'm throwing. What in the world? Please, 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 build my valuable trade. Yes. No wonder why they're stealing so... I thought it was weird how much trade they're stealing from me here. I was like, man, you know, I got total control of the node, and you know, they're still just pulling out. Well, that's because I haven't built my trade buildings. It's kind of an important thing to have. And essential, even. Well, that'll solve a lot of our money problems, I hope. Get us looking a little bit better, at least. All right, go ahead. Make sure those rebels don't rise up if we can help it. We are getting close to needing to take tech. That will put us into unbalanced tech for just a little bit. Just a little bit. But it's worth making sure that we're caught up on our tech. For sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. Ooh, our vassal has flipped Coronite. I suppose it's fine. That's fine for now. We will survive. Let's go for upgrading all of our units. Decisions is just studying. That's fine. Okay. And you guys are disloyal again. Beautiful. I love it when my vassals are disloyal. Let's go ahead and improve relations. And you already have a spell going. Okay. That's fine. Let's take that tech. Gives us more governing capacity. Very good. We got some more magical study progress. I should probably read those. I'm just so used to clicking them, but I will read the future magic ones. That way you can kind of take a look at them. You can see your magical study progress right here in your decisions. Right now we are 800 of 1,000, so one more magical study progress, and we will be good to go. And we will have it completed, which is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. What else can I grab here? You are a trade center, so let's grab that. I like centers of trade. They make me lots of money. I like trade value, so please give. Please give. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are being pirated by Exwis, apparently. I don't know why. Who are you rivaled to? No one. They're just pirating to pirate. Well, that's very rude. Looks like it's very small, though. Like, I can't even hover over it, I think. Or maybe they're pirating here. Nathalair. Yeah, it looks like they're pirating the Flooded Coast for whatever reason. Well, that's fine. Doesn't really affect me. I mean, it does a little bit, but not a whole lot. And there's Radical Reforms. So, no, I had not completed that yet. So, to our most trusted advisors, this is a base game thing. You can get 5 Mercantilism at the cost of its stability. I don't know why you'd ever choose that. You can get 200 admin power. You can get 200 Diplo power. Or you get 200 admin and Diplo power. So, the answer's kind of obvious of which one you should choose, I would think. And now, you could actually fire your advisors, and then you just get the points, and then you just pay them to come back, and they forgive you. It's super awesome. It's super cool. Wow, that is super high. No wonder why we're not making money. And that is quite the bit of inflation. We're going to have to get to work on that. But let's go ahead and grab that Diplo tech. Make sure that we are still exploring for the Cleaved Sea Coast. Why not? These are noble rebels. I don't care about noble rebels. Vanille separatists are bad. I should probably go deal with those at some point. At some point, I should go over there and deal with those. For sure. We're still overextended, huh? Okay, yeah. We're almost done. Almost done. And we're not going to state this up. We're just going to have it here. No point in stating it up. I don't really want the land. It's a lot of development, yes. But I would have to accept Moon Elf culture, and I would have to convert it to make it useful. And I don't want to do that. Though I could. I have 5 slots I can accept. We should accept Verne. How close are we to Empire? Far. We're going to accept Tefori, too. We're going to accept Tefori. Because wrong culture provinces, we can look down here. That gives us... hold on. Actually, you could look at this screen, right? No. Where am I looking? I know I'm in the right area. Not accepted culture. I don't know. It gives less manpower. I don't know. Where am I? I don't know where I'm looking for it. It's somewhere around here. But you get less good stuff out of your states if you don't have accepted cultures. So you want to make sure you have accepted cultures in your states. Let's go for... Sure. National manpower guy. We're going to pull this guy back. We're going to improve with our vassals. We need to build more troops. Our vassals are disloyal, and that's because they think that we are weak. And we need to prove that we are, in fact, not weak. Not in the slightest. So go ahead and we will do that. There we go. Another colony is completed. Very nice. Let's colonize here. In Sorwin. Let's get a Sorwin colony up and running. Just them everywhere. Ooh, actually. Actually. Recall. We're going to snag this right here to screw the Vanberry Guild out of their mission tree. I don't want the Vanberry Guild to get strong because I want to take them over at some point. So We do that, we solve that problem. Nip it in the bud. All right, you fully improve with Crathanor, makes him a little happier. I'm sitting at 100 prestige, so I guess I can placate you. Make you happy. Verne's going to take a while to come around to us. We can improve relations for right now. Just to make that a little bit better, hopefully. I will gain 100 population. Thank you. Now, do I have colonialism? I do. Not. I do not. I do not? I do. Okay, I do. Would anyone like to buy it? Would anyone like to buy my colonialism? They would. Well, that's not really the greatest of options. I don't want to give it to my rivals. Sinithil, hey, you're pretty cool. You're pretty cool, Sinithil. I will sell it to you, unless Silvalar wants to offer me more money. They do. Sorry. Never mind. Silvalar, you're cool. You're cool, and I want you to get it. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Aggressive expansion is ticking down slowly but surely. Let's go deal with these Core Knight rebels real quick. And when can I revoke land again? In 2 years, we can do that. Okay. Good to know. Good to keep in mind. As for our rebels, they're all gone now. We are looking stable and awesome. Lysa is up to 48,000 troops. As I said, the longer we let them sit around, the stronger they're going to get. But there's really not much I could do to break in and hurt them, unfortunately. Unless Jad wants to join. Okay, let's colonize here. Now I'm looking for places to colonize where I could start to get claims on people and be able to land easily. Just to make my life a little bit better, a little bit easier. Mix does need to die at some point. That is kind of important. They're at 71% right now. We should probably build a spy network on them. Let's do that. That'll be our next colonial war, probably. But we definitely need to expand ourselves a bit as well. Oh, I forgot to read the event. Well, all that matters is that we are successful in studying magic, right? Right. That means that we are smart and we are cool and we are awesome. So we now are talented in evocation, which gives us access to evocation spells, War Magic 1, which gives us 5% morale of armies and 20% shock damage, which is pretty significant. That is a pretty significant amount of shock damage to do. So that would definitely help us out against the likes of Eliza. Now, how good is Eliza's military? If we take a look here in the ledger, Eliza is sitting at a solid 112 discipline because they have elven military. And they do have less morale than us, though not by much. So we would need to get a disciplined advisor. That would bring us up to 2%, within 2% of their discipline. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of risky, but I mean, we have to do it eventually, right? Versailles is going to have a human military, so they're not going to be as strong, but still kind of strong. And again, I would like to call in Jad, not because I think Jad will help, but because I think Jad will distract them. And that's more important. I mean, he's paying off his debt very slowly. Very, very slowly. But look at all this trade value that we're not taking. That's terrible. I want the trade value for me. For me. I like trade value. For me. Speaking of trade value, we still don't have much here. We are still severely lacking in total dominance of our node. Part of that is because Kashak owns this. If we own that, it'd be a lot better. And we don't have a level 3 center of trade because that costs a lot of cash. 800. 800. I may want to sell titles here at some point. Apparently I have rebels. Oh, yeah. No, those rebels definitely count as my rebels. For sure. They are, in fact, in my land. That does make them my rebels. Can't get around that one. Western colonists. I will take global settlers. Yeah, thank you. Why would I not take that? I don't need national tax. I want settlers. The Hungarian exemplars have diplomatically insulted us. It seems that they know what we're up to. They have finally put 2 and 2 together, that we have locked them in. They are not allowed to expand any farther than this. No, thank you. You are trapped. You will not get strong. No resin canned for you. No resin canned for you. All right. 1521. We're getting there. We're getting there. About a year away. Eliza announces me as a rival. Good for you. I think we can get away with a couple of provinces here. I think it might still have too much. We look at the 3 provinces we have claims on. It's 28 development. It might get us a coalition, and I can't afford that. Well, actually, no. We actually might be fine. If Eliza won't join, then it's not as big of a deal. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I think we're good to go to that war. I think we're in a decent position to do that. I was just a little worried that Eliza would also join the coalition, because that would probably make it fire. And that is not something I'm interested in doing. We do not need to deal with a coalition right now. All right, Nur Hapain has formed. We will accept that. Now, here's the problem. There is a, I would say, 95% chance that the Jaharian exemplars are going to immediately declare war on my colony. And then we're going to have to go kill them. So, we're simply going to kill them first. I know I said we were going to go to war with Sagamber, but I don't think we can actually afford to do that. Don't think that we can afford to do that. Let's build up a couple more boats. Just a few more transports here. All right, we'll get more naval force limit. Don't worry about it. And we're going to invest in going over and taking out the Jaharian exemplars. Now, I don't currently have a claim on them. I can set them as vital interest. Hopefully, my colony gets a claim. I will also get a claim, but I have a feeling that we're not going to need to get the claim. Something tells me that the Jaharian exemplars are going to want to go to war with us instead of us wanting to go to war with them. But we'll see if I'm right or not. We'll see. All right, keep grabbing these centers of trade now. We will continue to expand our little colonial empire here. Not so little anymore, though. And let's go to war with Sagamber. More friendly. You're allied to Corvuria, no longer allied to Nathalair. Unfortunate. Oh, because Corvuria is attacking Nathalair. I mean, yeah, that's fair, I guess. We could wait for Corvuria to not join, but I would love to take Corvuria's money, so we're going to war. We are going to war here. Let's go for Iskandar. Boom. Good stuff. Good stuff. We can even call in Westham. I'm not going to, though, because I want all of Corvuria's money. So we're going to keep it for ourselves. How much money can I get out of Corvuria is the question of the day. Just got to keep an eye on my pop-ups here. Make sure that if Jaharian exemplars attack, we're ready. Ooh, yeah. That's good stuff. That's good stuff right there. That's a lot of money. I like it. That'll help pay for our level 3 center of trade, which is what we want. That is one of the things you definitely want to do when you're playing a colonial game, is just beat people up for money. You don't even need to take land. Just beat them up. Take 200, 300 ducats. Use that to build more stuff. Do more things. Simple as. Simple as. Okay, we got some coffee over there. Very good. And we have anti-monstrous against mix. Why? I don't know. Oh, because they went here. All right. Powerful mage bastard child. Now, we would be giving up a 3-2-4, which sounds kind of bad, but that kid's average, so we'll give it a shot. Magic knows best. What's the worst that could happen? Wow. Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So we're going to be abdicating the moment we can. In fact, we're going to turn this powerful mage into a general, because our consort is better. Just straight up better. Though it doesn't have war magic. Ooh, maybe we want to use the war magic first. Well, yeah, 4-3-5. That is very good. Let's go ahead and use war magic. Not something I use very often. So, and I should, because war magic is very good. We'll go in. You go to evocation. You go to your spells, and you just click war magic. It does cost 50 military points, which is quite the hefty price. But for 5 years, you get 5% morale of armies, 20% shock damage. This will mean that we do not take many losses in this war, as we will smash his army. Smash it. Especially if he was like behind on Miltech. Oh boy. You combine being ahead on Miltech with that war magic, and you can do some damage. You can do some damage. Bavaria is 50 years old with no heir, huh? They're small. Yeah, they're all small. They're just looking for opportunities for people to get personal unions on. I like getting personal unions. All the land, none of the work. Sounds great. Sounds great. I do have a siege general here. Let's go ahead and send him on. And you know what? We'll use some siege magic as well, because it's fun. So, we have access to siege magic. Make sure you cast it from the siege magic and not from the spell list. Doesn't work if you do it from the spell list. You gotta go through the siege magic decision. You click on it. Now we can choose to summon an elemental, which will give minus 33% defensiveness for 3 months. Or we can summon a greater fireball, and that will give some, I believe it's fort progress. So it does like extra rolls for your fort here. So let's do the greater fireball. There is a chance it misses, but there's also a chance it hits 70%. Obviously, we wouldn't miss a 70% chance, right? Yeah, easy. So now we go from minus 21% siege ability to minus 14. And then we get a wall breach, which is pretty lucky. It didn't cause the wall breach, but I'll take it. We will go ahead and take this tech because that gives us access to our next idea group, which is in fact going to be a military group. I haven't quite decided which one it is yet. I'm thinking it's going to be offensive, but there's also a very good argument for equality because we have boats, and our boats getting better sounds really nice. Plus the policies here with offensive aren't the greatest. I don't know what they're like with quality. I haven't looked yet. +1 land leader fire and 10% manpower recovery speed is pretty good. So maybe we go quality instead. Let's go for good troops. And we just rely on our colonial nations to give us our force limit for now. And money and for buildings. I like that idea. Let's do it. Let's go quality. We'll do it right now. Infantry combat ability. We can go for the yearly army and navy tradition. Both are things we really need. And also unlocks another national idea, the Busilar arsenal. The arsenal of Busilar is one of the few still in existence, not actively patterned on those built by Old Cassanor and improved by the Demarian Republic. It is said that the Keterodans colonized our lands to access our vast copper reserves, and that couldn't be more true. The Busilar Navy has used its natural resource to create one of the most powerful fleets in the Divenhall, to the Dramons suited for warfare that repel the Null Corsairs of the Dog Coast, to the first ships outfitted with bronze cannons, to massive galleons sailing across the Ulos Lament and beyond. 10% heavy ship combat ability and galley ship combat ability. And of course, we're kind of only really interested in the heavy ship combat ability. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's get all of our newly made transports over here, because we need to prepare for war against the Jaharian exemplars. Let me make a claim real quick on Mix. Somewhere, anywhere. Thank you. And now we will start to build a spy network on you, unless you've already got one. Oh, perfect. They already got a claim. Wonderful. So that's what we're going to do next time. We got to go kill the Jaharian exemplars. Cannot let them get strong. Cannot let them get strong. Very bad. Very, very bad. Do not do, would not recommend. All right, I'm kind of waiting for the siege to be done to end the episode here, but they sure are taking their sweet time. Oh, I got so excited. I thought that maybe Elisna wouldn't join. Maybe that Elisna was fighting Brisartanchus. But this may be an opportunity. We're going to have to keep an eye on that over here. Maybe. We can believe. We can hope. Hopium. Lots and lots of hope. But with that siege, I think we're going to have to continue this war in the next one. So we'll finish this war up, and then we will go and we will do another colonial war here. And then hopefully we can make our way into Bulwark. Just waiting. Waiting for an opportunity. Patience. Patience is key. But that is going to do it for today. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.